pop a top again. I've just got time for one more round. Set 'em up, my friend. And I'll be gone, and you can let some other fool sit down. Falcon Jarvis, it was his idea to use the pop, you know, the can thing, and I promise you, I don't know. Yeah, not that we've ever done that before, you know, but that was back whenever the cans were first coming out and all that.
Was that a real can on the record?
Oh yeah. What we did, we went out, we did the song, and then he came up with that idea. So we went down to the local little market, and we bought a couple of. We said, well, we're not going to be able to get it, you know, first 3 or 4 times. It's going to take us a few times. So we bought. Well, actually. But anyway, we got it the first time. They set the microphone up, and the engineer had everything set, and the first can. So there was a whole bunch of them in the place.
Sure.
To me is misery, and here I'm wasting time, 'cause a row of fools on a row of stools is not what's on my mind. But then you see her leaving me is not what I prefer. So it's either here, watching Dell, or home, remembering her. Here we go. Pop a top. I think I'll have another round, another one, my friend. And I'll be gone, and you can let some other fool sit down.
1, 2, 3, let's swing. Well, Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Yeah, honey, Houston means the last day of the touring we're through. Yeah, lady, you and God in heaven above know I love what I do, more bandy, I really do. But Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Well, now singing at the world's biggest rodeo sure was a great time for me and the guys. But when I'm away from you, honey, time always never flies. And sleeping all alone in that holiday hotel sure makes a cowboy blue. But here I am in Houston, and I'm one day closer to you. Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Play that fiddle now. Houston means the last day of the touring we're through. Yeah, lady, you and God in the heaven above know I love what I do for a living. Jeannie Seely, I really do. Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. Turn it around, boys, don't go too. Abilene, prettiest town that I've ever seen. Folks out there don't treat you mean. Abilene, my Abilene. Jimmy Cap's over there on the guitar. About a hand for Jim.
Other places buzzing. And for Christmas Eve on by the dozen. Western side we go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, filet gumbo. James was singing too.
Tonight I feel like an old violin. Soon to be put away, never played again. Don't ask me why I feel like this. I can't say. I only wish this feeling would just go away. But I guess it's 'cause the truth is the hardest thing I ever faced. 'Cause you can't change the truth in the slightest way. I try. So I said, John, where do you go from here? Then like a fool, I turned around and I looked in the mirror. And there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again.
First hit I had, Ralph Emery called. Do that again. Well, baby, you know that's right. They say that I'm the kind of man who always speaks his mind. To me, there's nothing stronger than the truth. They can ask me almost anything and I'll tell it like it is. But darling, when they ask me about you, I tell it like it used to be. When you were still in love with me, before you got too used to me and wanted someone new. I tell it like it ought to be. 'Cause how it is killing me when they ask about you and me. I tell it like it used to be. Carol Lee,
All the chapel bells were ringing in the little valley town, and the songs that they were singing was for baby Jimmy Brown. And the little congregation prayed for guidance from above. Lead us not into temptation, bless this hour of meditation, guide him with eternal love.
Why do I do Detroit City?
I think that's the one you ought to do, and we'll all sing.
This is a song. I'd had 2 or 3 hits before this, but this is the song that made me realize one day that I would never have to get a real job again. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Oh, I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Y'all doing real good. I wanna go home. Oh, I wanna go home. Thank you.
Boy, you want to get a big hand on that song. Sing it overseas for a group of servicemen.
Oh, I've done it.
Boy, they will sing it with you in a minute.
I've done it. You know, that was written by Mel Tillis and Danny Dill, two of my all-time favorite people.
All the gold, come on, in California is in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills. It's somebody else's name. So if you're dreaming about California, it don't matter at all where you played before. California's a brand new game. Trying to be a hero, winding up a zero, can't scar a man forever, right down to his soul. Living on the spotlight can't kill a man outright, 'cause everything that glitters is not gold. Everybody now. And all the gold in California is in a bank in the middle of Beverly Hills. It's somebody else's name. So if you're dreaming about California, it don't matter at all where you played before. California's a brand.
And I don't think there's anybody in this room that I haven't learned a little bit from, you know. And I just worked just a few weeks ago with my great friend, Mr. Jimmy Dickens over there. And then, boy, you talk about a humbling experience. All I wanted to do was do my show and get off.
Yeah, following him's like trying to follow a bulldozer with a spoon.
Don't be mad at me for wanting to keep you till my life on this old world is through. You'll be free at the end of my farewell party. I'll go away loving you. There'll be flowers from those who cry when I go and leave you in this old world alone. I know you'll have fun at my farewell party. I know you'll be glad when I'm gone. Oh, I know you'll be glad when I'm Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. You folks are great. Thank you.
You know, I've said a lot of times at the Opry that I think one of the great things about the Opry is all the different colors of music, all the different kinds of music, from crazy to bluegrass to you've got inspirational songs, gospels.
Don't know when I've been so blue. Don't know what's come over you. You found someone new, and ought to make my bright eyes blue. I'll be fine when you go. I'll just cry all night long. Say it isn't true, and don't I make my brown eyes blue.
Woody's Roundup, right here every day. Woody's Roundup, come on, it's time to play. There's Jessie the yodeling cowgirl, yodelay, 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 yodelay. Bullseye, he's Woody's horse. He's a smart man. Pete the old prospector, and Woody the man himself. Of course, it's time for Woody's Roundup. He's the very best. He's the rootinest, tootinest cowboy in the wild, wild west. Rocky Top, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. Rocky Top, Tennessee. Give me that old time religion. Give me that old time religion. Old time religion. It's good enough for me. I am the roving gambler. I've gambled all around. Whoever I meet with a deck of cards, I lay my money down. Sing along if you want. Lay my money down. Lay my money down. I had not been in Frisco many more weeks than 3. I met up with a pretty little girl. She fell in love with me. Fell in love with me. Fell in love with me.
Jesus went down to the river that day. There he was baptized in the usual way. And when it was done, God blessed his son. He sent down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, the sign from above, on the wings of a dove.
Well, they're gonna put me in the movie. They're gonna make a big star out of me. We'll make a film about a man who's sad and lonely, and all I gotta do is act naturally. Well, I bet you I'm gonna be a big star. I might win an Oscar, you can't never tell. Well, the movies are gonna make me a big star, 'cause I can play the part so very well.
I've laid around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yes, winter's coming on. I've laid around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've gotta travel on. Repeat that. And I feel like I've gotta travel on one more time. And I feel like I've gotta travel on.
She walked all over me like I was nothing. My last speck of pride is gone, you see. She took me for a ride and I'm on it. It's a ride I won't forget so easily. Took a 50-50 chance on love and lost it. I gambled on the bitter and the sweet. She flattened my wallet and my ego. This time around I feel that I've been beat.
I'd like to be in Charlie's shoes, that's what I always said. He had you and everything tied with a golden thread. Charlie left and he went away when I got the news. It wasn't long till I was walking around in Charlie's shoes. Now I'm wearing out the shoes that Charlie wore, walking back and forth across the floor. The troubles that drove him away, I've got more company. These nights in Charlie's shoes are killing me. Y'all wanna play a little?
There's a dark and a troubled side of life, but there's a bright and a sunny side too. Though you meet with the darkness and strife, the sunny side you also may view. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Somebody take it. Though the storm and its furies rage today, crushing hope that we cherish so dear, the cloud and storm will in time pass away, and the sun again will shine bright and clear. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. All right, I'm gonna sing my favorite verse. Let us greet with a song of hope each day. Though the moment be cloudy or fair, and let us trust in our Savior always. He'll keep us everyone in His care. That's the truth. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Better do one more. Keep on the sunny side, always on the sunny side. Keep on the sunny side of life. It will help us every day, it will brighten all the way if we'll keep on the sunny side of life. Tag! You'll keep on the sunny side of life.
All right. God bless you.
Great singing.
And once again,
You say I need a rest, why don't I go and see my sister way out west? That's very thoughtful of you, dear, and I'm really touched with all this tenderness. But us women are suspicious things, and we know that men aren't born with wings. What's making you so kind? not blind, and I think that you've got evil on your mind. You think that you've been good about as long as most red-blooded he-men could. We've been together for so long, I know another pasture's looking good. But don't think that other men don't look at me that certain way from time to time. Don't think that you're the only one that must contend with evil on your mind. Your mind is in a harem and surrounded by exotic dancing girls. You're hearing pretty music as they run their slender fingers through your curls. Dream on, baby. I thank you for the flowers and the candy, honey, that was very kind. For that's your way of telling me you're sorry for the evil on your mind. Yeah, that's your way of telling me you're sorry for the evil on your mind. That's it.
Thank you. Miss Acuff said, always go with the one that brung you, darling.
This one brung you, it sure did.
Looking for lots of help, girls. Satin sheets to lie on, satin pillows to cry on. Still, I'm not happy, don't you see? Big long Cadillac, tailor-made upon my back. Still, I want you to set me free.
You know, this is a song that I sing with the Rage, and it's an Ernest Tubb song. It's an Ernest Tubb song, and Ernest Tubb was my grandpa's favorite, so I love the chance to get to sing it kind of, I guess not necessarily Ernest Tubb style, but in a little swing style. It's one called Driving Nails in My Coffin. My sweetheart is gone and I'm so lonely. I've been so sad and so blue. I started out drinking for pastime, driving nails in my coffin over you. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you. Ever since the day that we parted, I've been so sad and so blue. I started out drinking for pastime, driving nails in my coffin over you. I'm just driving nails in my coffin every time I drink a bottle of booze. I'm just driving nails in my coffin, driving those nails over you.
Why does the sun go on shining? Sing it if you know it. Why does the sea rush to shore? Don't they know it's the end of the world? 'Cause you don't love me anymore.
Monday's promise is Tuesday's lie. Saturday's party
your Sunday's fine. Something's wrong with you and I. Love gone wrong that used to be right, and I can feel it slipping away. Slowly, slowly slipping away. It'll be gone in a few more days if we don't stop this love of ours from slipping away. Wednesday's kisses or Thursday's frowns. We can't live 2 days in a row when our world's not upside down. Here we stand watching it go, and I can feel it slipping away. Slowly, slowly slipping away. It'll be gone in a few more days if we don't stop this love of ours from slipping away. Now here's Jimmy Caps.
Hey, please keep that on tape. Please, please keep
What's the last word? Roses are red, violets are blue. Sugar is sweet some of the time. This puzzle's missing these two. We've got, boy, it's missing the whole thing. And I can feel it slipping away. Slowly, slowly slipping away. It'll be gone in a few more days if we don't stop this love of ours from slipping away. If we don't stop this love of ours from slipping away. The grand ladies of country music.
There's proof that you just can't use.
I can't sing it sitting down. Somewhere there should be for all the world to see a statue of a fool made of stone. The image of a man who let love slip through his hand, and then just let him stand there all alone. There on his face a gold tear should be placed to honor the million tears he's cried.
There we go.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted
Yeah, traditional country was about all I listened to growing up. And I got a good dose of it too, you know. I think it's been a godsend for me over the years. I never had to go through a fad. Everything I ever learned was already out of date before I even learned it. And it's definitely affected my writing style. I like to think in a lot of ways I learned how to write by listening to you. So
That didn't ruin your life?
Well, no, it taught me how to use a pencil. That's for sure.
The dreamer that I was as a child, my imagination running wild, catching bad guys, saving ladies like a cowboy does. If only I was older than I was. Everybody wants to be 21, full of life and life full of fun. The young wish they were older and the old wish they were young. Everybody wants to be 21.
18 years old and old enough to fight. Close enough to taste and thirsty for the ride. The winds that changed just couldn't seem to blow quite strong enough. If only I was older than I was. Everybody wants to be 21. Full of life and life full of fun. The young wish they were older and the old wish they were young. Everybody wants to be 21.
I want to say something though. I've been sitting here, everybody keeps saying, man, you're being so quiet, you're so quiet, why don't you say something? I'm just soaking all this in, I'm learning so much. I don't know, I can't speak for the rest of the younger generation here, but it's just, man, I feel like a fool sitting here right now. It's like, man, you guys this is it to me. But what gets me the most excited is thinking, you guys have all these great stories, and I love to hear them, is that because of these type situations, someday I'm going to have stories like you guys have. And that's going to be cool. I'll be able to say Bill Anderson forgot my name. Call me Blake Austin or something. Well, I caught my wife with another man, and it cost me 99. On a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Well, I've been here for 2 long years. I finally made the warden my friend. And so he sentenced me to a life of visa, taking care of old Red. Now, old Red, he's the damnedest dog that I've ever seen. He's got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. You can't consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand beds. But all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come. Yeah. Well, I paid off the guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. Lord, and he brought down a blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be. Well, they pinned her up in the swampland about a mile just south of the gate. And I take old Red for his evening run, and I just drop him off and wait. And the warden sang, come on somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have your treat for the morning come.
And the hurt in his eyes wouldn't show, so everyone wouldn't know. I can see him is a broken heart inside. So build me a statue and hold it high, so that all can see. Then inscribe the world's greatest fool and name it after me. After me.
Good job, Mark. Mark Wills.
Seeing Gene here reminds me, we were on a tour together I think we were in East Peoria, Illinois, playing a show, and we were sitting in the dressing room, and I sang this song. I gave it to Gene.
And I recorded it.
Yeah, I still think it's a girl's song, because when a husband and wife break up, it's usually the guy that has to leave, and the wife stays home and keeps the house and the furniture. And
I recorded the song, and Ken Nelson, it laid in the can for a year or so, and Hawkshaw told me, said, if you're not going to record, if they're not going to release that Justin Tubb song, he said, I'm going to record it. So he recorded it.
Just call on some 77203. Had our number changed today, although I hated to. But each time the phone would ring, they'd want to speak to you. And it hurts to tell them you're not here with me. Maybe now old telephone will let me be. It's not in the book now, so you better write it down. Just in case your love for me should ever come around. You might want to call and break the news to me. Just call lonesome 77203. I keep the telephone beside me all the time, hoping you might want to call and say you've changed your mind. If you do, then darling, you know where I'll be. I'm at lonesome 77203.
And it's funny to hear all of you talk about your very first Opry experience, and y'all are, you talk in such detail. I have not one clue what happened from the time I left the curtain till I walked back, except for Johnny Russell. Had it not been for the fact that we had a video camera filming my entire first Opry experience, I would not know. I've had to go watch the video to know I was so nervous I just about threw up. And I mean, like now, somebody bring me a bucket. and to see and to be a part of this. I mean, gosh, you guys have no idea. We've talked about, you know, the where you are, your success and stuff. And my dad says, I told my dad, I've only, you know, I haven't had that number one. He said, who cares, man? You've been on the Grand Ole Opry. I mean, that's the epitome of country music.
There's that word again.
Epitome. That's the second time.
That's the second time that word again.
Well, you're the epitome of a good, solid country singer. Sing us a good country song.
Well, this song I'm going to do, you ought to know. And I got to say something real quick before I sing it. One of the greatest compliments that I've ever received, and it's always cool when you see somebody else sing it, but I called Bill. Bill actually wrote this song with Sharon Vaughn. And when I recorded it, I was really nervous about it because, I mean, I was singing one of Bill's songs. And I mean, again, you know, you guys are heroes. I mean, I don't know if you understand the impact of that. So Buddy says, we're going to call Bill and let him come down and listen to it. And I'm like, no, we're not. You know, wait till I leave. But he shows up, and I said, well, come on in and listen. And he finished listening to the song, and he picked up the telephone. He called Sharon Vaughn. He said, you got to hear this. And apparently a lot of other artists had recorded this song, but it never made an album because it was too country. So needless to say, I was very excited about the fact that it made the record, and that then Atlantic Records was excited enough about country music. As I'm telling you, the people out there, I know, it doesn't matter where I'm at on the charts. I know when I sing, they love it. Country music, not necessarily me, but you know, country music. So, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Well, this is the song that inspired Chuck Cannon and I to write the song called Too Country, because this song had been recorded 5 times before you recorded it. Not one of those 5 ever was released, and everybody's reason was because it's too country.
Well, we did it, and we're proud of it.
We'll sing it country.
Been fighting with these sheets again. Can't make myself lie still. My pillowcase is soaking wet, and yet I feel a chill. It takes all I can do these days to just survive the night. It's crazy when a man can't get a woman off his mind. When a man can't shake a memory, he runs hot and cold and blind. He hates her, then he loves her, then he hates her.
This song is actually our latest single, and called "One More Day." And I'll tell you, we've had an actually fellow that used to work for you, Bobby Tomlin, was a co-writer on it with Stephen Dale Jones, and I know that he's not working for you anymore. Is that correct?
He's out spending all the money you made him.
That's exactly right. Bless his heart. But hopefully we can get this right with the band. We've been working on it. But this song, I have to say, we've heard so many stories as a musician growing up, actually just a kid on a tractor. I don't know about these two guys, but, you know, I thought, you know, I might just change the world with my music, you know, someday or whatever, and dreamed of all that. And we all know that the reality's not, just a little shy of that sometimes, but this particular song just really has satisfied all the dreams that I ever had about what you could do with your music and the talent that God has given us all. And I like to say thanks to the folks watching out there that appreciate the ability to get a chance to do this every now and then and touch people's lives like this song has.
Last night I had a crazy dream. Wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you.
You were telling me that the great Mickey Mantle,
Yes.
the great baseball player Mickey Mantle, asked you to sing this particular song at his funeral, and you did.
With Mickey, it started out, him and I were great buddies, friends. And it started out, he heard me do it at a golf tournament. He said, I want you to sing that at my funeral. Well, I laughed. I said, well, what makes you think I'm going to be here? I mean, I may beat you. And every time we saw each other, it was always, don't forget, I want you to sing it at my funeral. I have it on a video that he sent congratulating me on something. And at the end of it, he said, and don't forget. So it just went on. And when he finally passed away, Marilyn, his wife, told me that Danny, his son, was standing in the room when Mickey asked the doctor how much time he had. And he said, don't, tell me exactly. He said, well, Mick, you have about 6 days. He looked over at Danny and said, somebody call Roy. It became a celebration of his life instead of a funeral. All of his friends were there. All of the Yankees were in the church. So that's what made it easier. We talked earlier how that had to be so difficult to do. Well, it was difficult to do, but the fact that we were celebrating the greatness of this guy, and he was he loved to laugh. He was just a great person to be around. So that was filling me inside, so that's how I got through it. Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet as rain upon my tongue. I tasted life as if it were a foolish game, the way the evening breeze may tease a candle flame. The 1,000 dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I lived by night and shunned the naked light of day. And only now I see how the years ran away. Yesterday, when I was young, so many happy songs were waiting to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time and youth at last ran out. I never stopped to think what life was all about, and every conversation I can now recall concerned itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and the emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit too quickly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to drift away, and only I am left on stage to end the play. There are so many songs in me that won't be sung. I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue. The time has come for me to pay for yesterday when I was young.
Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. I've always got a smiling face, anytime and any place. And every time they ask me why, I just smile and say, you've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Though people may try to guess the secret of our happiness, but some of them never learn that it's a simple thing. The secret I'm speaking of is a woman and a man in love, and the answer is in this song that I always sing. You've got to kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home. Kiss an angel good morning and let her know you think about her when you're gone. Kiss an angel good morning and love her like the devil when you get back home.
When I was a little boy around the table at home, I remember very well when company would come. I would have to be right still until the whole crowd ate. My mama always said to me, Jim, take a tater away. And taters never did taste good with chicken on the plate, but I had to eat them just the same. And that is why I look so bad. I have these beauty ways, because I always had to take an old cold tater away.
You're the only man I know that you got your nickname from the song. You've been called Tater ever since that came out.
You know who gave me that nickname?
Who did?
Hank Williams Sr.
Really?
Yes, sir. Walking down the street one day, and he says, Tater, let's go in the store here and buy something. I've been Tater ever since. They would eat and just leave Jim the mud. The beaten actor always laughed upon the china plate. It makes you pretty darn weak to take an old cold tater away. And taters never did taste good with chicken on the plate, but I had to eat them just the same. And that is why I look so sad. I have these beauty ways, because I always had to take an old cold tater away.
When I wrote this song, this is the first song I ever had recorded. And at that point in my life, I had never been on a train. I don't think I had tasted whiskey, and I didn't play cards. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money out. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing is done. But you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing is done. There will be time enough for counting when the dealing is done.
A lot of people have done this song. Nobody sings it any better than you do, BJ.
Did you ever see a night so long when time goes crawling by? The moon just went behind a cloud, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Did you ever see a robin weep when leaves begin to die? That means he's lost the will to live, and I'm so lonesome I could cry.
Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has its day, and everybody has to pay. Everybody has to meet his Waterloo. Now old Adam was first in the history with an apple. He was tempted and deceived just for spite. The devil made him take a bite, and that's where old Adam met his Waterloo. Waterloo, Waterloo, where will you meet your Waterloo? Every puppy has its day, everybody has to pay. Everybody has to meet his Waterloo.
Rolling down the highway in my Chevy, hauling freight from Chicago to St. Louis. I see her every day. A double clutch and Weetha like me can hardly ever get a girl to look at him that way. Smiling like the girl wearing nothing but a smile, a towel in the picture on the billboard in the field near the big old highway.
Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When their glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. Still, though you broke my heart, still, though we're far apart, I love you still. Still, after all this time, still, you're still on my mind. I love
are great. You want to go on the road?
Yeah, I've been there. I've done that.
I've lost count of the hours, and I've lost track of the days. Billy says sing to one person, right? In fact, I've lost just about everything since you went away. Everything that is, except the memories you left me. And that's one thing that no one can mar. I don't know who you're with. I don't even know where you've gone. My only hope is that someday you might hear this song, and you'll know that I wrote it especially for you. And I love you wherever you are.
After all this time, still,
You're still on my mind. This flame in my heart is like a returning fire. Oh, I missed. I was coming to you. For every day it burns hotter, and every day it burns higher. And I haven't been able to put out one little flicker, not even with all of these tears.
Your hand is like a torch each time you touch me. The look in your eyes pulls me apart. Don't open the door to heaven if I can't come in. Don't touch me if you don't love me, sweetheart. Your kiss is like a drink when I'm thirsty. Oh, and I'm thirsty for you with all my heart. But don't love me, then act as though